Hey there and welcome. Today, we're jumping into a super exciting mission. You and me. We're going to solve one of nature's biggest mysteries by becoming nature detectives. Our goal? To figure out, once and for all, the difference between living and non-living things. You ready to start our investigation? Let's do it.
So, right off the bat, here's our big question. Just take a look around you. Go on, look. You might see people, plants, maybe a table, or your favorite book. Some of these things are alive, and some, well, they're not. But how can we really know for sure? What are the secret clues we need to look for?
That's exactly right. It's time to put on our detective hats and get ready to uncover all the clues. And listen, by the time we're done, you're going to be an expert at this. It'll be perfect for when you need to show what you know for your exams. Okay, first things first. In our big investigation, we're diving straight into the amazing world of living things. This is where we're going to find our first, most important set of clues.
So, what are living things? Well, it's pretty simple, really. Living things are alive. Like you, me, our pets, and all those beautiful trees and flowers you see in the parks around Singapore. All of them are on Team Living. So, what's the secret code? What makes something officially alive? It turns out there are 5 secret rules. Think of it like our detective's checklist. Number 1, they all need fuel. That's food, air, and water, just to live. 2, they grow and change. Just think about how much you've grown since you were a little baby. 3, they can move all on their own. 4, they can reproduce, which is just a fancy way of saying they can make more of themselves, like a mother bird laying eggs that hatch into baby birds. And finally, number 5, they respond to the world around them, like when you touch something hot and pull your hand away real fast.
But hang on a second. What about plants? You might be thinking, hey, my plant just sits there. But guess what? They do move, just really, really slowly. If you put a plant near a window, it'll actually bend and stretch and grow towards the sunlight. That's its own special way of moving to get the food and energy it needs. How cool is that?
All right, detective. We've got our clues for living things down. But every good mystery has another side to the story, right? So what about the things that aren't alive? It's time to investigate the world of non-living things. Okay, this one's pretty straightforward. Non-living things are simply not alive. And the biggest, easiest clue? They don't need any of that fuel we talked about. No food, no water, no air, nothing.
So if we pull out our detective checklist again, we can see that non-living things are basically the total opposite. They can't grow up by themselves. They can't move around unless we push them or carry them. And they absolutely cannot reproduce.
Let's put this to the test. Think about your favorite toy. Maybe it's a car or a stuffed animal. Sure, it might move if you push it, but does it need to stop and eat some of your chicken rice for lunch? No way. Does it get bigger and taller every year? Nope. And that's how you know for sure it's a non-living thing. Now here's something interesting. Non-living things actually come in 2 different flavors. First, you have the natural ones, things that nature made all by itself, like rocks, water, and giant mountains. Then you've got the man-made stuff, things that people created, like our toys, the cars on the road, and even the HDB flats we live in. Okay, here we go. This is the moment we've been working towards, detectives. We've gathered clues on the living and the non-living. Now it's time for the final showdown and bring everything together. This is it. The best way to crack a case wide open is to lay out all your clues right next to each other. Seeing how everything lines up is going to make it all click into place. This right here is a fantastic slide to remember for your exams.
And here it is, our master clue sheet. Let's just run through it together. Clue 1, doesn't need food, water, and air. For living things, that's a big yes. For non-living, it's a no. Next clue, can it grow and change? Again, a yes for living and a no for non-living. What about moving all by itself? That's a definite yes for living things, but not for non-living ones. And our final clue, can it reproduce? You got it, yes for living and no for non-living. See, when you put it all together like this, it's super clear, isn't it?
Okay, pop quiz time. Let's test out those new detective skills. Based on our awesome clue sheet, is a car a living thing? This one can be a little tricky because, well, it moves. So what do you think? And you'd be absolutely right. The answer is no.
A car might move and it needs petrol, which is kind of like its food, but it fails all the other important tests. It can't grow bigger, it doesn't breathe air, and it definitely can't have cute little baby cars.
So we've pretty much cracked the case. But you might be sitting there thinking, okay, but why is this so important to know? Well, let's find out why this all matters.
It's so important because our world is full of something called diversity. Now, that's a big fancy word, but all it really means is that there are tons and tons of different kinds of things all around us living together. And here's the really amazing part. When we learn to spot these differences, we start to understand our world in a whole new way. We see how everything, from the tiniest insect to the tallest building, is connected in one big, incredible puzzle.
And case closed. You did an awesome job. You followed the clues, you learned the secrets, and now you're officially a top-notch nature detective. You have all the skills you need to solve the mystery of what's living and what's not wherever you go.
So, I have one final mission for you. Right now, just look around the room you're in or peek out your window. What living things can you spot? What about non-living things? Go on. The whole world is your new case file. Now get out there and explore.